So,
gosh.
so what are we talking about? So welcome to Living a Taste of Living Beyond Age with Kaidi Eena Basur, a CF, Access Consciousness Certified Facilitator, and
Kaidi.
darling Kaidi Karilaid from Estonia. And I'm from India. And thank you so much for joining us. And this has been an extremely fun creation from the word go. And we're so excited to actually have all of you come play with us. So where do we start and where do we go? Like, what brought you guys here and what are we talking about? What is living beyond age? What's that? What's age? And how many of you actually had that going on in your life, right? Like when someone asked you your age, you were like,
like, I'm too old to do this, and oh, I'm too old to get married, or I'm too old to have sex, or I'm too young to do this, or I'm too young to, oh, I'm too. How much this? I'm too. What is that?
Another one that I've really heard a lot, which is if you know, by 30 I should be doing this, or by 31 I'm like 35 and I haven't done like this and this. So so this is like pretty much an invitation to create, be with your body, with your life, with your creations beyond the age, whatever that might be. And the more I've sort of played with this, the more what's shown up for me is this fun space of my body showing up as an older version of me, because I require to be old. I'm like in a board meeting and I require to get some shit done. I require people to take me seriously. They want me to look old. And my body would, like, the more I don't have this whole thing of the ease with being any age that's required, my body shows up as whatever is required. And it's so much fun in being able to create from that space. And yet not buying that into that as solid and real, but we will to like create being young to age to old to young, whatever is required wherever that you are. And for
Where did you disappear, sweetie? I can continue here.
Go ahead.
Are you there? Eena, you disappeared. Oh, are you there?
Go on, you go ahead.
Okay, I can continue as long as she's back. So yeah. So I just into my head just came the question when she was talking, how much do you love and how much do you really enjoy every single molecule of you, of your life, of your body, and everything what is around you? And how much you really, how many of you sometimes don't see how much beauty we have around us, and how much we forget kind of enjoy everything with everything what we be and what is possible for us. So somebody's talking. Hello, somebody who is really young there.
English right from Google.
Exactly. Look at that. Eena, are you back? Okay. So yeah. So how much is that when we really choose to enjoy everything what we had, even when it's not comfortable, and how much this enjoyable possibility what we have every moment, what we have, make us younger. And what means be young and be old? How much this is like concluded with time? And what if there is no such a thing like young or old? So we can be young or old only when we judge the time, and time can exist only when there is judgment. So in what age would you be if you don't know how old are you? Huh? People say, oh, Kaidi, you were like 20. When I hang around with my sons, those are 20 and 22. the friends of my sons, they like fall in love with me, you know? And there's like, oh my God. And then when they find out like I'm 46, so they're like, oh, really? And in this moment, I have boyfriend who is 22. Can you imagine? How cool is that? And this is really working for me in this moment. And what else is possible here? And when we talk about age, so how much you really, or how much we have used to limit ourselves to like, how you say, hide ourselves behind the age we think is so important. And how much we really buy the lie, what people are saying that, I don't know how you have there in India, but in Estonia, we have like people coming and saying, you should watch in your passport, and you are so old, you should not do this, or you are a crazy woman, or, you know, and you know what? I really like that. I really like to be really totally crazy. And when I choose something really totally out from this reality, out of the point of view of age, and when I choose out of point of view of the age, what I really could like create from a life as my life, people get so inspired. So like 6 months ago, I moved out to Bali, Indonesia, and to Australia, and I came back like 3 weeks ago to Estonia. And many people have got so much inspiration of this choice that whatever you do it for you. Have you heard the song? That's the thing. So really, everything you do it for you, because this is doing joy for you. And the more you choose those things, what is enjoyable for you, the more your molecules in your body will be so freaking happy that you can even, you know, you watch in the mirror and people come to me and say that, really, Kaidi, is it really possible? As long as you have asked the questions and really start to commit to your life and commit to your living and choosing for you, the more they're saying, and how is it possible? You have been like 10 years younger. So what is my question to you? What is it we refuse usually in this world, everyday life, to choose what makes you happy? So any questions what you have there? If you ask the questions, please, can you just unmute yourself? So Eena, are you there? No. Okay. I hope that you'll really be there. But we're gonna have like, this is small taste today about what is possible. What is possible with creation and living beyond age. What is it you really like think inside of you somewhere and thinking, oh, if I could be, I could done it earlier, or I could like travel there, or I'm already in this age, I can't do it. Or when I be in this age, then I will choose that. So how many of you are putting yourself, how you call it, into kind of waiting list or waiting zone? So when's the right time, then you will choose you. So I don't know if everybody who is attending this call or Access Consciousness are like familiar with Access Consciousness. So I'm just using this Access Consciousness clearing statement right now. So everything what doesn't allow you to choose you, whatever moment is this, in whatever age you think you are, whatever is like on the way to choose you, whatever you're dreaming about now, are you willing to destroy and downgrade all the limitations, please? Yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, but popular shows, poison, beyond. And living beyond age, exactly. How much are you really willing to let go of time? Are you really willing to live beyond time? What determines your age? In this reality, how much your age can work for you instead of against you? So what is it you are refusing to choose for you with the age you think you are. So everything what doesn't allow you to know, be, receive and perceive it, are you willing to destroy and uncreate it, please?
Yes.
Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, but what corner shows, points and beyonds. So do you have any questions? Everybody. What would you like to know about living beyond age? Sorry?
I said I'm back.
Yeah?
Internet dropped.
Yeah, so welcome back, sweetie.
Cool.
So we was talking about whatever we talked about, but was cool. So you can continue.
I'm glad you're recording it.
It's recording, yes.
Cool.
So we're gonna have a call with Eena starting from 20th of June, like 20th, 21st and 22nd. And those 3 calls will be like more inside of the different topics. So first call, we're gonna have like living beyond age with your body. So how to create and what is possible there with your body, and really like get 10 years younger, or I don't know, people like will be surprised. How is that fucking possible, right? And what is it, you know, what is possible for you? And for example, we can make a small game here. Everybody just can, you can close your eyes if you want, or whatever, where you just, you can just ask your body and just get light or heavy. When it's light for you after this question, this is true for your body. If it's like more heavy, then it's probably not. So I ask your body, so how old, how long, like in years, would your body live? Would your body like to live 100 years? It's really light. Would your body like to live 200 years? 300 years? 400 years? Oh, cool. 500 years. Okay, 600 years? Ouch. This is cool. So play with it. It started to go a little bit heavy here. How about you? How about you, Eena? Was it heavy there, or what was that for you?
I'm sorry, I just came on. So
okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So
yeah.
So first goal is about body and living beyond age with your body. So what can happen there? What is it you can create out of it, this call? So it's, what is it you're asking for? So what is the second call we're gonna have?
The second one is about creation. And so it's really like, what sort of space is available to you if you're actually creating beyond age, like what we were talking about initially, as to if you didn't have an age thing, like I'm 40, so I can't do this, or I'm just 18, so I can't do this, or like how many times do we have that point of view that a kid can't do a certain thing or an adult can? So it's sort of creating your life, your business, or whatever that is, that what is your life, creating your life with your business. So whatever creation or anything that you desire, it could, like, creation could include, I'm gonna mute someone. Kaidi, can you just mute?
I will. Second, yes.
So it's really like creating beyond the whole point of view of that. If you are a certain age, then you can't create anything, and that could be anything. That could be, do you desire to do a course? Do you desire to study again? Or do you desire to start working? Or you desire to start creating something? So it's about, do you want to get a haircut? Do you want to get your hair color? Any creation. So it's sort of, it's anywhere from creating projects and business to creating your life, to creating relationships, and to create, which brings us to the third goal.
Yeah, this is really fun.
Relationship.
Yeah, sex in the relationship. So how much we have like, oh, I'm too old to have such a kind of relationship. Oh, I'm too old to go to dance or disco. or I'm too young, or all this kind of like relationships with friends and young people or older people, all those decisions what we have around the age, what includes sex and relationship, we're going to talk about. And this is really, sex is one why we put it like a last call, because sex is, for me, sex is one of the big parts what comes out of the joy of living, what you choose for you. When you commit to your life, you really are like, you're taking your life like this is the biggest appreciation that I can breathe, I can commit to this, I can create that, I will do it, and I'm responsible for my life. And from that joy that you can do it will come out the joy of sex, because you don't have sex, your body will have sex. And when you have sex, there is a lot of joy, more joy and enjoyable parts when you do it. And when your body have this enjoyable part in sex, oh my God, what this contribution is your body to you, where you can really, your body just ask, body, can you create money for me? And your body will create such a huge amount of money for you, or whatever you're asking. Just
and so how much does that have to do with receiving? Like how much of sex is like how many? So like when you're talking about that, Kaidi, thank you so much, because it's sort of kind of like when we're looking at receiving, and sex is such a big part of receiving, like who you're willing to have sex with and who you're not willing to have sex with. What you're willing to do in sex and what you're not willing to do in sex. So it's not really about copulation always, but we are totally willing to go there too, and total fun. Yet it's also about what you've decided is that you can receive or can't receive. So how much do we actually use age to not receive as much as we can receive? And how much does our receiving actually go down when we are looking and functioning from living with age or as age? So what would it be like to actually be willing to have any kind of sex with anyone? What would that just willingness create in your world and in those people's world around you? Like how much, it's also like children and certain people are just proving sexualness, and we sort of, how many times have you sensed that when you are around someone, or that you are that person who is so sexual that someone else either kind of stands to back out or not receive from you or not, but what if you could still never cut off your sexualness and show up as you, and then what sort of relationship, or what sort of, because relationship is actually the distance between you and someone else. So if you were creating relationships and you were actually just enjoying people whenever that you are with them, then how much would it not really be about the distance, and how much do we actually use sex to actually create that distance to then function from more communion than separation? Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions so far?
You can ask questions.
We've already talked a lot about this, Kaidi and me, so these are like fun topics for us. So we would love to actually know what your questions are, so that we can sort of take this wherever that you would like to go. So what brought you to this call? What was it that actually got you to choosing it and showing up?
So how many of you who are listening right now came just for curious, like, okay, I want to see, I want to hear, I want to get the energy what those girls are? And this is already, this choice to be curious, to come to this call is already like invitation for living beyond age for you. So you have already taken a step to go beyond this life and living and time and age, what you currently have. So I just say congratulations. So what else is possible now? And how many of you have thought that there isn't some like answer or kind of solution or kind of kind of think what we know, or like kind of think what we know, what can be your answer. What if there is something what you know, what is totally different what we know? And this is the thing what is for me always like when I listen to Gary Douglas and Dane here, they always like, there is like everything goes back to this moment where they say like, be you. Be you. What is that? Be you. Who is that? How does this look like? How, when I be you, what, can you just describe it? Or how should I look like? How is my, what am I thinking? What am I doing? What am I choosing when I being me? There is no such a thing that there is no how or whatever questions. There is just you right now without judgment. And every judgment you have about you, whatever you think it's something wrong with you, will create stop in your body, in your living, in your creation, in your sex, everywhere, and stopping money flows and stops like boom. And when you get rid of this and stop to judge you, and enjoying to be sometimes stupid, enjoying to be sometimes crazy, enjoying to be totally different who you be, will be living with you beyond age. So what is then for you possible, sweethearts, everybody, beautiful beings with beautiful bodies, be with beautiful life, what you have, what we usually don't want to see so much? Every molecule what you have like access to and be connected to is there for you, and willing and like demanding, can I contribute to you? Can I contribute to you? Please, can you receive me? Can you receive me? And that's the thing what we have possible here to receive for you.
And like, and also like, how much is that an invitation to be as weird as you truly are?
Totally.
Like, where are you unwilling to show up that, which is awesome, what Kaidi is talking about. Like, what if you're willing to show up as too much, like too much you? Like, where are you stopping yourself from acting a certain age, or you do, or like, where have you? So okay, so everywhere that you've been everywhere that you've bought into that you're too young or you're too old, or when you're too young then you can't say a certain thing, and when you're too old you can't be a certain way. Can we destroy and clear all of that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, backward, all nice, boys and beyonds, and everything that age means to you, everything that allows you and your body and your relationship and your sex to show up, and your creation to show up, whichever way that they would like to be. And that will create greater and more, no matter who you're with and where you are. Can we destroy and create all of that?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, popcorn, and boys and beyonds. Because a lot of time, like what I was talking about, like some places your body will require to look older, or you'll have to show up as a certain way that actually gets people. So where are you? What if it's not really about being always like the young or always the old or always like, we are actually looking at, this is an invitation to create beyond definition.
Yeah.
And beyond, this is a choice. This is actually a choice, if you so choose it, is to actually create and be willing to show up as whatever, and be willing for your body to show up as whatever that's required, that will create a greater possibility and a greater future for you and for the world. And everything that doesn't allow that, and for you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, can we destroy and create all of that?
Yeah.
Right, with that proper online show, boys and beyonds. And it's like at some place you might require to be a certain energy, but what if that didn't have to define who you be? So this is also an invitation to be willing to know who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what you're choosing, no matter what you're being. We're always looking at what will create more. And everything that will allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, and have total fun with it. Total joy with it. Everywhere that you're looking for answers, can we destroy and create all of that? Times per zillion.
Yeah.
Right? With that proper online show, boys and beyonds. And everything on your body, from scars to stretch marks to age marks to no age marks to wrinkles to no wrinkles to gray hair, and no gray hair brings up for you. Can we just join and create all of that times per second? Thank you. Right on, goodbye, Popper, online show boys and beyond. So what would it truly be like? I did before going to Langkawi, I had to get a visa application. I set in my visa application at like the humanoid me last minute, you know. And someone told me it takes 4 days. And I was like, what? I don't have 4 days. So what's it going to take? And then I go to get my photograph clicked, and my body totally makes me. I was like, body, what do you require to show up as? And like, is this? You have to see that photograph. You can go to my Facebook page and see that photograph on the post. I mean, it just showed up a certain way, and I was like, I would have so judged me earlier that what and judged the embassy and just, you know, but it was
okay. Eena, are you there?
She's gone again.
She's off again. Okay, we can continue here. Yeah, okay, but somebody have asked a question here. I've been hiding, fearing to even think about having sex with someone else, even to ask no verbally. Writing required lots of courage. Yeah, sex is in this world. How much sex have in this world judgments? And how much you are aware of those judgments, sweetheart? Beautiful you. What you really feel like uncomfortable? And is this uncomfortableness really yours? So you are not afraid, and you are not like, how you call it? You don't have fear. You're really, 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 you have huge courage to even like be on this call and ask this question. So what lie are you using to refuse the sex you could be choosing? So what's the lie you really love to hold on to? And who does that belong to? So are you willing to destroy and uncreate all that? And everything what is like underneath of the fear? Everything what doesn't allow that, are you willing to destroy and uncreate, please?
Yes, please.
Oh, yes, thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, what for call and shows, points and beyonds. Yeah, so just be aware. There is nothing such a thing like what is real. No heaviness in the world. No heaviness, what you sense in your life, living and body. Every freaking heaviness, there is some lie inside of it. And there is something what you have, like, you refuse to see. Usually when you, for example, about this sex part, there is, what is it you really don't want to know about you? What is available in the world for you? Because sex in this world means only like having, like putting body parts together and having sex, like copulation. But I really hope that you have been or will be one day in foundation class. So where we talk about sex, there is so many parts, different parts in sex, where what we have put into into blender and mixed together and think that this is sex. Sex is totally something different, where it's different parts inside of it. And I'm so sure that your body, when I'm talking to your body, so I get how much you like to be in the nature. So who have asked that question about sex and I'm like, that you are like hiding from it? So I'm so sure that when you are in the nature, you love to be there. So that's the real sexualness of the nature and earth, what is like really who you truly be. And that is the real sexualness, what our bodies require and what our bodies are, if we allow our bodies to be. So we talk more about this sex part in the call. So please enjoy it. It's gonna be so awesome call. And
did you get question, did you get a response for your question,
Yeah,
Shruti?
yeah.
I'm sorry,
I
I
just
can't
got
see
this
her.
question, so you can take the next one.
I
Losing
can't,
my...
I'm up with that, so I don't have the questions.
Oh,
Can you read
it's
them?
only me. Oh, so there is like from Shruti.
Yeah,
And
Shruti.
losing my hobby, losing my marriage. So, okay. So what energy you get there, Eena?
So what's the question?
So I got like feedback from you made orgasmic sexual energy running in my body. Yahoo! How cool is that? So
That sucks.
that's the
Yes,
goal.
sorry.
This is the
Yes.
thing. That's the living, sweeties. Can you imagine that? What a contribution we can be to each other if you allow that to be. And you know what? There is nothing wrong with you. All the judgments you have, what you have about you, this is the call. Can explore for you, but you can choose different. So welcome back, Eena. So happy to see you again. Are you there? Eena.
Yeah. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I've been talking to myself a couple of times, which is cool.
And this is
But
awesome too. I love to talk. I love to talk to me too. So cool.
Yeah. So how's it going?
So is there anything else we should? Is there anything else we should just add and be the invitation for you to come to the call? I should maybe just add some parts of the creation part, like create beyond the being, like living beyond age with your creation and create without being dependent of your age. For example, I was like 18. I graduated and just jumped into a life. I moved to the other country. In our country, it was Soviet time, Soviet Union, and it was quite difficult to go there. So I started really like create my life from really like from the zero. And I haven't worked from 9 to 5. I can say never in my life. I have never been like worker for somebody. So I have always been in creation and created something. And a lot of that when I like decided or saw that I should just add different like companies, different like creations, different jobs, not jobs, this is not the word, but the different projects into my life, the more easier everything gets. So right now I do a lot of investment project. I do access classes, private sessions, most of the coachings, and just having fun with everything. So, and what is it you have decided that you are too old to, or like, but you can't, or you have decided that I have to concentrate only in one thing to create. So what if this is the huge lie? So this is a little bit about the creation part, like a teaser for you to come. So what is it you can really create you haven't even thought is possible for you?
One of the a very common term over here is like we've missed the bus. You know, it's gone. The train's gone. So we reached late. So we can't choose it anymore. So everything that is.
Yeah.
So we just talk about that right from the web of knowledge of boys and beyond. So what if you've never missed the bus? What if you never missed the train? And you can. What if you are the super jet?
But what if you are the train? And you're waiting for the train, but you are the train. Oh my God.
Yes, super jet, and you've already kind of left, and you're making your body wait for the train. Everything that is, can we destroy and uncreate all of that?
Yes.
Right from the web of boys and beyond. Because it's also like really like if you were truly creating at the speed that you are capable of creating and the way you create, what would
Gone again.
that be? And if you think of this and receive that, can we destroy and uncreate it? What, sorry?
No, it was like freezed in some moments, but it's cool. You're back. Nice.
So, if you were creating at this speed, that you truly create and the way that you truly create, what would that be like? And everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that can be destroyed, and choose it and have it if you so desire, can be destroyed and can be destroyed and cure of that.
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, all natural boys and beyonds. Like what, everything that you've put on hold.
Yeah. Everything what you have put
that
on
you
hold.
actually can create your body with people, with relationships, with sex, with money, with creation, with business, with projects, can be destroyed and create all of that. Right, wrong, good, bad, proper, all natural boys and beyonds. Because living beyond age is actually truly being able to tap into your capacity of creating the way you truly desire to create, the way that you truly can create. And if you were creating the way you can, what would the world be like and what would the future be like?
Yeah. What if this is total freedom and total different possibility for you? Unexpected possibility of what you have known is possible, but you haven't chosen. So we really are excited to
say more about that, Kaidi.
Yeah.
Can you say more about that? Because that's really awesome what you just said.
What was that I said? I don't remember.
what you truly know that you're capable of, but you just haven't chosen it yet.
Yeah.
Like what's the difference between asking for it and not choosing it?
Yeah, there is like, I always give this example for like, when you go to the restaurants and there is a, like infinite possibilities of choosing the orgasmic food in the menu. And you ask all of it, like I ask that. They bring you the food and then you just watch it and just, oh, everything, oh my God, this is possible, this is possible. And you go home and your husband is asking, oh, what did you choose? What food did you like eat there? What was that? How was that? And you said, oh, I haven't eaten anything. So what is it you have refused to choose? Because of, and all the justifications, all these explanations for you, why you can't, or blah, 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 blah. Choose that. Are you willing to destroy and uncreate, please?
Right, wrong, good, bad, all natural boys and beyonds. And it's like this, like taking from there, like where are you not eating the fruits of possibilities that actually will contribute to the future and the life that you can create?
Yeah. What is like hanging here, like
and like you know it's fine. Then I'm avoiding, dieting, fasting, and not
all
eating or receiving
all
the
the
fruits
joy.
and possibilities that you truly be.
Exactly.
And everything that is.
Woo.
Everything that is up and that's down can be destroyed and create all of that. Right, wrong, good, bad, for all natural boys and beyonds. Because truly, like, what else is possible here that we haven't considered?
Yeah. And if you don't know, you could just, if you could see yourself, how beautiful you are, everybody, how beautiful your bodies are, how beautiful your creation is, what you have created out of from your life already. Even if you don't want to see it, I can say, even though if you don't believe it, I say that how beautiful is it? How amazing is it? With the power and the potency you have created it. So what if you stop to judge it, even if you want to judge that thing, will change everything from you from that moment when you choose it. So I just want to say there is nothing wrong with you, have never been and never will be. So if we just take this sentence with you from this call, it's gonna change totally everything. So what is that for you? So we're gonna invite you really to this call to explore more. I'm already from this half hour so excited, like, oh my God, what is possible for me now? Like, and we will be online 20th of June, 21st of June, and 22nd of June. You can find us in Facebook, in my webpage. I have just chatted here in chat room exact register place where you can register. And it's going to be 3 calls, like 1 hour every call. And there will be, all 3 calls will be $100. And every separate call, if you want to take it separately, will be like $40. So there is a for you. There was some questions?
Does anyone have any questions like before we, and you can choose, you can totally, like we were looking at the energy of the class really, because this sort of, these calls had a mind of their own, or consciousness of their own. So they, like everything does, this one we were listening to, and they really truly wanted to be 3 separate calls. So you can totally join one of them. If one of them speaks to you, which is body creation, one is body, second call would be creation, and third is sex and relationship, or you could choose all 3. So it's totally your choice. Or if you don't want to come on to the calls, you can choose it anyways. What we're living beyond be like for you. And everything that I need to conceive of, we have to receive that and start choosing it. Can we destroy and uncreate it all? Right?
So how much more orgasmic are you willing, orgasmic living beyond age, are you willing to be and receive when you choose to participate on this call? And what else is possible beyond that for you?
Yeah. And when you say that, like when you say that, what showed up for me is like this willingness, which to get out of like the explanations and justifications for anything that I've created so far, and to anything that is limiting me or stopping me, and being willing to ask every day. Like I wake up every day and I ask like, so what uncomfortable can I choose today?
Yeah.
What have I decided impossible?
Exactly.
That I can choose today? What is totally ridiculous in everyone's life and my world that I can choose today?
Yeah.
And how ridiculous can I be with money, with sex, with business, with creation, with my body, with my relationship? And every time that I ask that, something random, really random shows up. And how much do we actually not choose that is fun for us, and that we know will create more just because it's supposed to be a certain way in this reality. So we're trying to get this reality right and always getting it wrong, and then trying to get it right, but always getting it wrong, and always being right and always being wrong, and everything that is going to be destroyed and unclear, all of that.
Yeah.
And everything is in the polarity and the yo-yo-ness of right and wrong rather than total choice.
So fun. Mm-hmm.
Can we destroy and unclear all of that? Right?
And how many? And I just got this question in my head. How many of us have tried to really live right way and fight for the rightness of living, and then who is most right when we die?
Yeah.
So how fun can that be? Just let everything go. There's nothing right or nothing wrong, just a possibility.
Yeah.
So
and everybody is playing the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, and everybody that you're playing the game of that you've got it worse than someone else.
Uh-huh.
Like, no, I got it worse. No, you got it worse. Like, no, I got it worse. Like, no, I got it worse. So everything that is, everywhere that you're playing the game of I got it worse, rather than saying, oops, I would choose this for what reason, and then move on. Can we destroy and all of that, right? So do join us, and we'll be sending you the recordings of this. I know I missed quite a bit of it, so I look forward to the recording.
Yeah.
Cool. And so hope to see you guys on June 21st. Is that the date?
Now, first call is 20th of June. Is a great living beyond age with body. 21st of June, living beyond age with creation. 22nd of June, living beyond age with sex and relationship. So how cool is that? I'm so looking forward to it, and I'm so happy to meet you all. Awesome. And I'm just so grateful. Thank you. Thank you, Eena.
Thanks, Shruti. Thank you so much. And thank you, darling. And thank you, everyone who joined. And come play with us.
Come play with us. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.